So I had a dream last night that I took my oldest son to see Elvis. Now, I knew in my dream that Elvis was no longer alive and this person was an Elvis impersonator, but my son loves Elvis, and so I thought it would be a fun mother-son concert to go to. So we go to see Elvis, and indeed, the impersonator was really good. Sometimes I would just stare at him, convinced that it was almost like seeing the real Elvis. So it was a really good concert. About halfway through the concert, it suddenly became Elvis on ice, and he was an ice skater. And my son thought it was really cool. I thought it was very cheesy and thought to myself, I probably wouldn't have come if I knew it was Elvis on ice, but my son was enjoying it. Then suddenly it became sort of a song battle. So it was Elvis versus a famous person in the audience. And at first we didn't know who the person was singing, but we knew they were in the audience, and there was sort of like a jumbotron, or I don't know if that's the generic word for it, but a video monitor above the ice rink. And so it was like sort of zooming across the crowd, and you're waiting for it to land on this famous person who's singing. Now, the famous person who was singing, I didn't think it was that great, but they're kind of going back and forth. So Elvis would sing a line of a song. I can't even remember what song they were singing, and then this famous person would sing a line. And we were supposed to be voting on who sang better. So eventually the camera stops, and it's Meryl Streep. So Meryl Streep is sitting in the audience, and she's competing against the Elvis impersonator who's still down on the ice. And then all of a sudden, the way we were supposed to vote, all of a sudden everyone's wearing these glasses. And it's like, it looks like the 3D movie glasses, except one lens is red and one lens is green. And I think we were supposed to cover up one color for one person and or it depends on who we were voting for, right? So my son looks at me and asks who I'm gonna vote for. And I said, well, Elvis, of course. And my son was worried. He said, but you know, that lady, he didn't even know who Meryl Streep was, but he said that lady's in the audience and she'll see that we didn't vote for her. And I explained to him, I said, well, that's okay. I said, we're not trying to hurt her feelings. We're just trying to vote. And, you know, I said, you just vote who you thought did the best job. I said, who do you think did the best job? He said, Elvis. I said, okay, me too. So we both voted for Elvis, and I forget if we covered the red or covered the green, but anyway. And then I woke up.